So we will get to actual basketball stuff. But we must appreciate that Kevin Durant liked a tweet which said Kevin Durant was better than Steph Curry both of those years. We assume the championship years. Curry needed another MVP and 3 All-Stars to get the job done. Before Kevin Durant showed up, Steph Curry was the driving force behind the Warriors becoming good again. He won a championship. He got to Game 7 of the finals, which is apparently not impressive. I know it was disappointing in the end for them, but they did still get to Game 7 of the finals. Kevin Durant was better than him both of those years. I will give you that, but Steph Curry is very good. The point being is Kevin Durant liked the tweet, and here's the proof. Right there. Kevin Durant, check mark, liked the reply. It might be too small for you guys to see, but trust me, it's there. Could have sent KD a DM saying for a couple grand I'll delete my Twitter and we can pretend nothing happened. I wonder if KD would have gone for that. He probably wouldn't. I don't know. I mean, maybe some part of Kevin Durant secretly wants this to be out there, you know? What else we got in the world of the NBA? If Steph missed his next 500 threes, he'd have a higher three-point percentage than Ray Allen. Yeah, Steph is pretty goated. I bet you Kevin Durant is one of the 12,000 upvotes on this, because we know Kevin Durant's got a Reddit. Might even have multiple. And actually, I want to go back to this for a second. He wasn't even added, he just found the tweet. The tweet had 0 likes or retweets before KD. That means Kevin Durant was just searching his name on Twitter and just finding any post with... I mean, he went to the latest section. He didn't even go to the top, clearly. So he was just sifting through everything. You know how many people are just tweeting about Kevin Durant? He has to go through so many tweets in every second. The Knicks have won 7 straight games, the longest active win streak in the NBA. Yeah, man. They could be a star destination, whether it's somebody wants to get traded there or a free agent, even if this upcoming free agent class is, of course, not super loaded. Is Tibbs the coach of the year? I mean, it's tough. I feel like Monty Williams is probably the coach just because their improvement was crazy, but between New York bias and you could say, well, I don't think it's arguable. Phoenix is more talented than the Knicks. Maybe Tibbs is the coach of the year. I don't know. LeBron has been out for nearly 4 weeks. Still more games played than Joel Embiid. Do you guys think Embiid Jokic talk is just to have something to talk about on TV? I mean, probably. We need something to get us to the playoffs. But this MVP race, it's the weirdest thing, man. It really is. I feel like last year at this point it was LeBron or Giannis, and we all knew it was Giannis except for a few people on Twitter pretty much. Whereas now it's well, at one point, is it Harden? Is it Embiid? Is it Jokic? Steph Curry's now getting in there. I don't know. I feel like my pick is Jokic, and we'll just see how the rest of the season plays out. Darius Garland, insane full court bounce pass to Colin Sexton. Okay, let me see this. Ooh, okay. You weren't kidding. I got exactly what I wanted. Let me see that one again. That was great. That was have you ever seen that DVD of Pete Maravich teaching people how to do basketball things? Kind of like that. What was this? The Pistons tweeted, when you don't wait over a year to dunk a basketball. So it's a shot at Blake Griffin and how he lied to all of us. That's a joke. Look, we're happy for Blake. I guess it's a little weird that the Twitter account would just feed into what some Pistons fans probably are saying. But hey, you know what, man? Why not? Luau Deng, if Derrick Rose's injury didn't take place, we were on our way to a championship. Oh yeah, totally. I mean, that season, they would have run into the Heat, and there's a chance LeBron just would have been too good. But yeah, they definitely had a shot. I mean, they held up pretty well with D. Rose being hurt for a few of those years. I mean, Joakim Noah was 5th in MVP voting one year, and then he kind of got killed by Nene in the first round. But yeah, you put Derrick Rose in there, certainly. Chris Paul has an assist-to-turnover ratio of 19.7 in his last 6 games, 59 assists, 3 turnovers. Yeah, I tweeted this, and I really believe it. Chris Paul, he could even turn around my marriage. He can turn around anything. Julius Randle's improvement from 3 this season is the most significant mid-career increase in three-point shooting proficiency in league history. This is a very well-worded post. Yeah, it's crazy, man. And this is the thing about the NBA now, because there's such an emphasis on three-point shooting, that certain guys are just going to work really hard at it, and it happens all the time now. Someone just comes into the new season, suddenly they're bombing threes. It's like, oh, I didn't see that coming. Let's see, we got more Kevin Durant. AD can knock down the 3, mid-range from everywhere, and handle if need be, would be a cheat for any team. He's a career 31% from 3 on 1.5 attempts a game. You're a stat guy, I get it. I mean, AD has gotten better from 3, and he's certainly not bad from 3. I don't think KD is saying he's like amazing from 3. He's saying he can knock down the 3. I don't know. This is semantics. What is the least humble thing an NBA player has ever said about himself? MPJ said, I'm a mix of Giannis and KD. Yeah, sure, why not? Edgar Jones, who averaged 9 points and 5 rebounds. A player has got to know his limitations, and I have none. That's beautiful. This could be not true. I don't know. I'm just going to roll with it. Hassan Whiteside, when he was traded to the Blazers, he saw himself as more of a point center. He averaged 1 assist, then signed with a minimum for the Kings. Yeah, Hassan Whiteside, I would love to know what his career passes are in comparison to some other stat. I don't even know what it would be, but it's not even assists. His assists are so low that you can't use those for any sort of benchmark. Yeah, look at this. In his breakout season with Miami, 48 games, he had 6 assists. During Derrick Rose's 2011 MVP season, 2 best teammates, Noah and Boozer. I would disagree. Luol Deng was better than Carlos Boozer, but Boozer mattered, certainly. Missed a combined 55 games. Bulls were 24-5. I did not know this off the top of my head. I've always been in the camp of D. Rose deserved that 2011 MVP. Just because of the degree of difficulty for, that team. Because, LeBron, second best teammate D. Wade. D. Rose, second best teammate Noah or Luol Deng, whatever. Even if I still believe in the bigger picture, LeBron was the better player. Of course, he would then go on to have his 2011 finals against the Mavs. So, for what all that's worth, I don't know. Emmanuel Quickley does his best Steph Curry impression. Okay. That's one of the Martin brothers, I'm pretty sure. He hit him with a couple moves there. Step back, Rozier got in the picture. Doesn't matter. Yeah, man, Quickley, he has cooled off a bit, which is fine. He's a rookie, but he could be a real piece for the Knicks or a trade guy if they need to make a move. Anthony Edwards, the spin and the poster. Gets the screen from Cat. We got a switch off of Harkless. 1 spin, that's it. Kings with no center in the game. Just noticed that one, so that's cool. And there you go. That's how that goes. De'Aaron Fox over here looking like what's going on. I'll tell you what's going on, De'Aaron. Your team's a mess. That's all I got for you, man. And I don't know the answer. Besides Luke Walton, probably not the guy. The Clippers are 17-5 since the All-Star break. A whole bunch of nice numbers. Yeah, man. I'm still going to choose to be a little concerned, mainly about the free throws. I feel like they still don't get to the line enough. But besides that, I mean, the rotations on defense, and they're passing the ball more, and their offense just seems to make more sense, even if you compare their passes per game this year to last year, it's not really that far off. But it feels like it's a little more decisive now, I guess, more so than just I guess I'll pass to you now. RJ drills the 3, 18 points in the third quarter. Goated. We got Martin, one of them, I can never tell them apart, but you know who they are. He gets locked up by, Reggie Bullock. I believe this was a corner 3 from what I remember, which means we can barely see him given the crop job that I got going on right now. There he is, finally. Beautiful. LaMelo coming back for the Hornets. That's huge. We thought his season was done. There's a possibility Harden's return could come closer to the start of the playoffs in a month. Man, it's a little dicey, man. We'll see with the Nets. And we will end on this. ESPN dropped a 2022 mock draft. Person ranked 12th is named Nikola Jovic, currently playing in the same team as Jokic played before arriving in the NBA. This is destiny for something. This guy's either going to be amazing or he's going to be terrible. That's it.